Alright, round 3, we are on the play. This is a reasonable hand. No mulligans this time, so far. Hopefully, maybe we can get in with the Cold-Eyed Selkie. That would be awesome. Here we go. So we'll have the Selkie out on turn 3. And on turn 5 we have a bounce coming in. So, and it's possible he's stuck on lands. Yeah. Might as well get in with the Selkie. Or put the Selkie down. Put the Selkie down. Maybe he gets in, maybe he doesn't. Who knows? I guess I could. There's an argument you can make suspending Baloth, but if he hasn't done anything. Okay. Wonder. He's probably just missing his other color. I'm just gonna go ahead and, well, I think I just throw out 3 power flyer. He's going to come in next turn, so potentially could be pretty difficult for him. Yeah. He can't block flyers, it's a 5-turn clock, or sorry, 4-turn clock. He's mono green, so far that means he needs Penumbra Spider. If he has it, I'm just going to be sad. Just be sad. So sad. He's attacking, which probably means he doesn't have any other plays and he just doesn't want to attack while he can, which is fine because he's going to get bounced. I think it's going to be right to bounce him and not a land. Could even get like tricky and bounce the fairy so I can play him for his prowl cost, but I think it's better to get aggressive. Hey, another fairy. Alright, let's get in there. Dooby-dooby-doo, what can you do? Oh, what's this? Is he gonna flash something in? What is he? He taps, he untaps. I really don't know what I'm walking into, but I'm gonna go ahead and do it anyway. Walked into nothing. Yes, I would like to draw a card. Thanks for asking. And let's play a Latchkey Fairy. Cast with Prowler. And draw more cards. Alright. So, no reason to suspend the Baloth. It looks like we are in pretty good shape here. Ooh, and he's playing islands. Oh my god. Yep. That's fine. Well, still feel like we're in really good shape here. go ahead and attack with the team. You can trade off for a fairy and still get in for 6. And draw a card. Yes. And Kega. And we can even take possession next turn if we have to. He's got that too. Yeah, him missing his other colors of land. I don't think he didn't miss a land drop, but he missed getting his other colors out, and I assume that that messed with him. Alright, Path to Exile. Sure, let's pull out a swamp. So it doesn't look like we have him fatally next turn. Yeah, I don't really didn't want to show him the take possession, but I think we just have to. Well, we don't have to, but I'm not going to mess around. Just to... I mean, you can't really play around that anyway. You can a little bit. But you normally, if you have something I'd want to steal with it, you're going to have to play it. As long as I've got threats. As long as I've got threats. Gimme. Gimme that spidery goodness. Okay. So, Pact of Negation should have been in there to begin with. Don't think there's anything else we really need to throw on in there. So what comes out? Maybe the Thallid Shell Dweller? I think his draw was probably atypical from what he normally does, but didn't look like he was terribly likely to be super aggressive. So I'll run it back like this. Alright, yeah, this is, well, I don't want to mulligan it. It's a little bit awkward, but I'll keep it. Hopefully we just pull a forest off the top so I can get the Baloth suspended. And he's going to have counter Baloth. So, probably going to want to time it so that my Riftwing comes out after his Baloth, one turn after. So, let's see, what turn do I want to play that on? I definitely want to suspend the Dusk Wasp. I guess the Dusk Wasp over the Baloth. Although, you could make an argument for either, but I'll just try and use up all my mana. So I think next turn I want to suspend the Riftwing, Cloudskate, and the Baloth. So after this, it's going to be 3 of his upkeeps till that comes in, and then 3 of my upkeeps until this comes in. So, Thallid Germinator, okay. Suspend, and need to hit 2 more lands to cast Baloth, so I'm just going to go ahead and suspend him. So lots of stuff going on in the upkeep. Strange little format as it is. Pellet Mycoderm. Okay. Well, take possession kind of works well against if he has something with a lot of spore counters on it. Sweet. Alright, so my Apocryphite. And I think I'm willing to chump this off as soon as possible. And then just have him come in a couple turns. Although, well, maybe I'd try and save the chump for the Darkwood Baloth. Which that'll be next turn. And I think I want to try and save my chump. Ooh, the fungus. So much fungus. And I think save it next turn and then I get 3 more power out of it, although it takes 1 more turn for it to come in. Now I'll chump now. Getting a 4/4 out there is going to be important. Importante. So much suspense. Just cast the Sporloth Ancient. 4/4, he can make 1 token. So yeah, that'll slow him down. I'm not gonna get in front of the Baloth, but he doesn't have one of these guys. Okay, that's fine. Yep. Alright, so he attacks with him. He could have attacked with the Mycoderms too. And then used his Saproling to do stuff. Alright, so what do we get? We get the Duskwasp and that. So we do have the choice here of whether we want to bounce the Spider and try and hit him for 5. But I think the Baloth is gonna, we're at 11, so try and play a little defense for a second here. And we draw our own Baloth, okay. So we cast the Duskwasp, and next turn we get him, and the turn after that we get him. Alright. So potentially you might want to take possession if he lets a bunch of counters build up on the Thallid Germinator. steal that and do some funky stuff. This guy is going to give him pretty good eventuality. It's hard to play around stuff. Can't even attack him with the Duskwas because he could make a token and then pump this to make it 3/5. I guess it's possible we could just take possession on the Prenumber Spider and try and hit in for death type thing. So hopefully we draw like a swamp. Yeah, drawing a swamp would be pretty sweet here. With super, okay. So going after the Apocryphite or the Baloth? Apocryphite, okay. To get it, and it chooses not to attack. Okay with that. Alright, so we just go ahead and slam Baloth. Pass the turn. Hopefully we draw that swamp and then take possession of the Thallid Germinator with like a bunch of tokens on it. And then we can do some stuff. Alright, so he counter Baloths. Pretty congested board state. He's got the advantage of the Thallids. So, can just take possession of the Thallid Germinator, and then we'll have access to 3 Thallids that we can +1/+1, or use to pump our guy and make combat pretty difficult for him. Or we could just take possession of the Prenumber Spider and try and attack in. We do have 8 power in the air. So that puts him on a pretty tight clock, and he's shown no other way to deal with that. And that seems pretty reasonable. Seems like it puts him on the quickest clock. Yeah, I think we just got to do that and hope he doesn't have any other way to deal with flyers. Kind of hope he doesn't have Tromp the Domains, even though it would only be for 2. It would could potentially wreck us. It does kind of have it with that. I think we're okay on that. He's got access to a lot of fungus. Lots and lots of fungus. But he's still going to need some trample, I think, to get me before I can get him if he can't deal with these guys. Alright, well there's a chump blocker. So how much fungus can he make? He can make quite a bit. This could be pretty ugly here. So we're just gonna go into full-on chump block mode and see if he can squeeze through 11 points of damage. He can pop out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ooh. 7 funguses. And then he can make one more that he can just use for a pump. This could get interesting. I can make 2 tokens of my own. So I'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7 blockers. I think he can kill me. Yeah, I'm just going to F6. See if he can work this out on his own. I think he can kill me. He should be able to kill me if he does it right. Yeah, for sure. Just sacrifice whatever gets blocked if he can. Did not know he was going to get this guy. That made it significantly worse. Alright, so Echoing Truth comes in. That's for sure. So I only saw this guy on game 1, I believe. Looks like he might have gotten rid of the blue splash because he saw the Selkie. Alright. So top priority is blocking these guys. I don't think it matters what I block with. And then he's going to start sacrificing Saprolings, I think. So I can at least 2, 3, down. How does it work here? Okay. So if my last block is this one, he hits me for 2 there, and then he can create a Saproling and turn all of his other 7 unblocked guys into +1/+1s, and that'll kill me. So it doesn't really matter whether I do it or not. Let's do it that way, sure. If he does it right, he can kill me anyway. I'll just F6. Yep, that's lethal. He's making it more lethal. Alright. Well, I'm not sure whether... Maybe I should have gone after the Thallid Terminator with the take possession. Oh well. If I drew Trump the domains, I still would have won. If you only draw the Trump, you're good. So counter Thallid and Echoing Truth, and we'll take out the Selkie and the Molder Cloak, maybe. Although throwing that on one of the flyers seems to be pretty good. Maelstrom Pulse definitely stays in. Apocryphite. Maybe Apocryphite should come out. Yeah, it does jump and turns into a 4/4, which is relevant. Gotta cut one thing. Wood Readers? No. Maybe the Wood Readers. Yeah, it does kind of slow them down though. No, I want that. I want that. maybe we get rid of one of the Dusk Wasps. Alright. This is a little crazy, but I'm going to keep it. I can just Molder Cloak up the Apocryphite and see what he wants to do about it. And I've got all my mana, so I can play whatever I want and whatever I draw, unless it's the 6 or 7 drops. It might be a little bit aggressive. But it's two relevant spells. Uh-oh, don't like that one. Don't like it at all. Alright, we can stop drawing lands for a little bit here. Damn it! That's really good. Because now a 4/4 doesn't do poop. So I'm going to save it and try and put on the Latchkey Fairy. Ugh. If he searches up an island, I'm going to be kind of annoyed for taking out the Selkie. Damn it! Should have kept the Selkie in. Thought he might have sided out and splash because of that. Oh wells. Masked Admirers. Okay. We can deal with that, kind of. Did have a Path to Exile, I believe. Alright. Quit with the land. And we say Gotita. Okay. That's kind of an issue. Did I just click through that? Oh. Dang it. Alright. That was bad. And then I just... Oh man, I'm clicking bad. Oh, I'm being so bad. Yeah, that was bad. Alright, let's not screw that up again. So eventually we can take possession. We can survive that long. Alright. Yeah, we clicked right. So he should be at 14. He should have 2 suspend counters on it. Otherwise, things are as they should be. Hardcast Baloth. Okay. Another land. Thanks, Obama. So, if we attack in, he can really nail us. If we don't attack, we have to trade off with the Baloth, I guess. I think we just have to do that. Yeah, I guess we just have to trade it off. We can get the cloak back if we need it. But glad he didn't make a token and send that in too. Makes it a little bit better. Alright, so he should be in now. He should have 3 less life. What's this? Mulldrifter. Okay. That's also an issue, but not much we can do about it. Oh, the Rift Sweeper. Rift Sweeper gets me. Oh. Well, I guess we'll take Kaiga then. Kaiga. And then... So, let's see. If we take Kaiga, we trade off with the Masked Admirers. And take control of the Mulldrifter. Or I could just take possession of the Masked Admirers and then play the... Take 4 or 5 potentially. We'd have to take over the Mulldrifter because we don't have any other way to block a flyer. Magic is complicated. Is this recording? Yes, it's recording. Okay. Wanted to know if I was talking to myself. I think I have to just take possession on the Masked Admirer. Unfortunately, he doesn't untap, so we can't block him or one of these guys. But yep, I did the right thing there. Alright, so it looks like it's 5 coming at me. I'd still be taking 5 this turn either way. If you can put like any more pressure out, I can't do. Check. Yeah, that's gonna do it. Ugh, double Paladin Echoderms. Well, what if I... Yeah, I'm not gonna... Moldavine Cloak's not gonna do it. Yeah, I'm just dead. $15th Vic. I mean, if you're not in that deck, it's not very good. Looks like he's gonna get me. Yeah, I could have mulliganed maybe. I definitely played that wrong. I think he was still gonna Rift Sweeper away the my guy. Ah, fuck it. Alright. Assalamu alaikum.